Hey there, Dr. Kimberley Wilson, pelvic health physical therapist, Mercier trained therapist, also Mercier Infertility trained therapist, and all things pregnancy and postpartum. I wanted to talk to you today about a little strategy or technique or whatever you want to call it that we can do that's very safe and effective for supporting that natural hormonal balance throughout our cycles. We know that our menstrual cycles are very important for our health as females. It's been said to be one of the fifth vital sign. I certainly believe that's true. When it arrives every month on time, just as normal, right? Normal, that helps us to know that everything's working properly. So the two main, I would say, hormones that we want to be concerned about, or we want to make sure that we're balancing when it comes to both our menstrual cycle and our fertility windows, is estrogen and progesterone. Those are two big players. So seed cycling is a very safe way that we can do that. And if you've never heard of it, I hope that you find this information just very helpful, right? It's very safe. It's a very effective way to help support those two hormonal sort of ebbs and flows, right? So the beginning of your cycle, we call that the follicular phase. So that's before ovulation. That's when those follicles are starting to mature and ripen, and hopefully sort of carry from one cycle to the next in that maturity process. So we want to support good levels of estrogen, and we can do that with seeds. The two seeds that are most beneficial during that phase are raw organic flaxseed and pumpkin seeds, both organic, raw, always with all those things. We don't want to add any extra preservatives when we're doing this. So you want to grind the seeds to get the most nutritional benefit from them. So you can put those in a coffee grinder. You can, if you have a nice powerful blender like a Vitamix or something, you can just toss them in there with a smoothie. The way that I eat them, I'll just do a simple unsweetened almond milk. I'll do a handful of spinach, throw my seeds in there, maybe just a chunk or two of pineapple, or just keep it very simple, very basic, mix it up and chug it, and I'm done. But you can also make energy balls. There's some really good recipes out there. I would just steer away from things like added sugar that might contribute to inflammation, any unnecessary preservatives, things like that. So just keep it as raw and as natural as possible. But what you want to do is you want to start day one of your cycle with this seed cycling protocol, the raw flaxseed and pumpkin seed. And you want to continue that through ovulation, right? If you're not having cycles, which might be the case in menopause, or it's maybe someone with PCOS that's not getting those regular cycles, then what you want to do is you want to follow the moon. So you would start day one on the new moon of each month, right? And then you continue that through the first 14 days. And then on day 15, we're going to switch, because we're going to start to support the progesterone phase of our cycle. And so with that is sunflower seeds and sesame seeds. Again, both very nutritional dense seeds, and they're going to help to support that natural progesterone. It's going to kind of mimic that natural progesterone. Same thing, we want them to be ground. So, grind them in a coffee grinder, throw them in a powerful blender, but we want them to be ground up. And same thing, when I take them, when I'm doing seed cycling, and I will just throw it in that general generic smoothie, but you can absolutely do whatever works for you. And then I will just follow that through until the beginning of my next cycle. Or, if you're not having menses, then you would do it through till the start of the next new moon. And you continue that. And there's really no harm in continuing that, forever. Continuing it, even through menopause. And just because we know that we can become deficient in both of those hormones during menopause. So it's safe, it's effective, there's no harm that can be done, and you can continue it through pregnancy. It's a very safe and effective protocol, right? So I hope this helps. So again, I'll just repeat. You're going to do a raw organic flaxseed and pumpkin seed together. Those are going to support estrogen phase of your cycle, that follicular phase, that day 1 through 14. And then you're going to do sunflower seeds and sesame seeds, both raw and organic. Make sure that you grind the seeds up so that you get the most nutrients from those seeds that you can possibly get. And you would continue that through the whole luteal phase of your cycle. So from ovulation to the start of your menses or the start of the next new moon phase. And they're yummy, they're delicious, they are power-packed with nutrients, and it's an easy thing for you to add into your routine. So I hope you try them. I hope you love them. Give me some feedback. If you have any questions or concerns, certainly you can reach out with those as well. We'd be happy to address those. Maybe it's not for everyone, but for the majority of the population, this works great to support your natural hormonal cycle. So again, I hope you're having a great day, a great week, a great month, and God bless, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.